Okay, everybody. All right, here we are. We are live and rocking and rolling. We are ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. Why does my stream say it's offline? What happened? What in the world?
Okay, are we live?
Well, I thought we were, but I'm showing the stream is offline.
Really? Hang on, I just saw it was online a minute ago.
Well, what in the world happened just now?
I don't know. Chris Hope says we're live.
Well, that's interesting because my feed on my YouTube feed is saying offline. That's really strange.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if I dare
We've
refresh
had this
it.
problem before.
I'm gonna refresh it. Let's
Okay.
hang tight, guys. We might be going for a ride. Who knows? I'm gonna refresh this page. Let's see what happens now. I might lose chat and
Spike
everything. I
says
don't
he's
know.
here too.
Yep. That's what I had to
Okay.
do. I had to refresh it. Okay.
All right.
So we're good. Okay, so
We're good.
Lloyd,
Yeah.
I thought you said everything was okay.
Oh, I forgot something.
Hang on,
This
don't
is probably
don't
what set the whole thing off.
hang on. I want to make sure that Matt is paying close attention here because your favorite millennial's in the chat here. Matt?
Oh, fantastic! I know. I
you
look
know
forward
what?
to seeing Matt.
Let me switch over to my headset. Hopefully I won't
Okay.
mess everything up. There, that's better. Now they won't
There.
be getting an
Can you
echo
hear
in
me?
the chat. Yep. Hello, Jim Wallace.
Okay. All right.
No
Anyways,
haircut. No
yeah.
haircut, Rick. I just had to let Ken Herron know that he's not
combed
the
it.
only guy with good hair.
Yeah. Well, my hair I think is pretty good too.
Your hair's pretty good too. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. I thought it looked really good. Yeah. I touched up the roots a little bit so it's not so gray.
Lloyd, what in the world are you doing, boy? I mean, wow. Now my hair's gonna give me devil horns.
Yeah. I know it's gonna give you nightmares, isn't it?
Man. That's
Well,
just.
I felt bad because first off, last week, we found out one of our heroes is, well, he admitted openly he's a snowflake. And
Oh,
then,
come
of
on
course,
now.
Then
Come on now.
Well, I warned him I was going to pick on him, so I wanted to make him feel more comfortable if he showed up tonight, because, all right, everybody knows guys with man buns, they tend to be of that mindset. So, anyways,
Kelly,
Mark Rogers,
I
what
knew
the-
nothing about this. I promise. I knew nothing about this.
Kelly, this is all on me. This is all on me. It has nothing to do with. So if you're watching this in the rerun, if you're not here tonight, which is your loss,
He's
wanted
in New
you to feel
Jersey.
at home.
He's either in New Jersey or he's on a plane to Wisconsin or Minnesota or something. He's traveling this week. So yeah.
Anyways, guys, here's the funny thing. Nobody has said a word. They're all talking about the hair and the hat, but nobody's noticed anything else. So it was such a shock. So anyways,
Yeah.
let's get back to seriousness. But when Kelly sees this in the reruns, and I hope he does, I want him to know that no hard feelings, and I respect him from the utmost. I really do. And it was nice of him, and what you did for me on Monday. I appreciated that. I appreciated all of you guys that came in, and I appreciate. So I just had to do a little levity here, but Fortunately for me, Judy's asleep because she'd kill me if she saw me like this.
Uh-huh.
But that said and done, let's get back to some regular
Shall we
business
get back
now.
to some regular business?
Yeah, let's get back to regular business. But
Okay.
and I wonder if anybody else has noticed anything different. No, I'm not drunk, Jim Wallace, and not even close. But yeah, I've been getting into Judy's meds again now. That ain't gonna happen. But Artco figured it out. Let's see who else did.
Well, I haven't even been able to look yet to figure it out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, some people might notice, others might not. You know, it depends on how observant they are.
Okay. Well, apparently I'm not being very observant because I'm not noticing. You got the YouTube thing spinning. You got a little bit of over flicker on your left shoulder over there from the green screen.
Yeah, it's still not.
You got
fixed,
your two signs up there. You got everything. I don't see anything out of place, Lloyd.
Okay, all right, okay.
I mean, you even got my hat on.
I've even got your hat on, yeah.
You
Better
got
yet.
new glasses. Oh, you got my shirt
Yeah.
on too. Well,
Yeah, I
aren't
got
you
the
just
shirt on
dressed
too.
up?
Yeah, yeah. I thought, well, you know, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. But no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Judy's feeling good enough now that she finally told me that I couldn't be quite so scruffy. So
Right. Oh, you get a haircut.
I've
Oh, you shaved the beard
well,
off.
No.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm no longer Amish
You're no longer fuzzy.
or a leprechaun.
Yeah. Hey, you
Yeah.
know what? Speaking
Yeah.
of fuzzy, guess who's here?
Who?
Our fuzzy cuzzy.
Your
What are
fuzzy
you doing
cousin.
there, Spikey?
Hey.
Oh. And what
How
did
you
know,
doing,
tonight's
gentlemen?
the night I'm bare. Doing good, Spike.
How you
Hey,
doing,
Mr.
Spike?
Smoothie.
Faced, boy.
Yeah. Jeebus, look,
Of all nights.
you've taken taken a week off your age.
A week off my age. Yeah, exactly.
G'day, Cuzzy, Mel. How are you going, mate? Thanks for having me on, mate.
Thanks
It's good
for-
to g'day to everyone in
joining
the
up
chat.
with
How
us.
you going, everybody?
Thanks for joining up
Yeah,
with us, Spike.
it's great.
I told you it'd
No
be a couple
worries,
weeks
man,
before I
no
could
worries
get
at
you
all.
on, but we finally got it worked out, and
Yep.
I mentioned
Yep.
it last week, and I think I mentioned it Monday, and then today I
Okay,
forgot to
'cause
send you a
I-
message. So
I'm lucky I was looking at whatever I was looking at to see that comment, you know.
that's what reminded me.
Because that was
You had
Yeah,
posted
yeah,
a
yeah,
comment,
that's-
and I was like, "Oh man, I forgot to remind Spike to make sure he knows."
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just editing at the moment. So we've got a great competition coming up, and that
Yeah?
video will be up on the channel in about probably by the end of today. It'll be up.
What kind of
Yeah,
competition?
really cool. A giveaway. It's Peter Brock. I don't know if any of you guys in the States have heard of him. He's a very, very successful, popular racing car driver.
Oh, okay.
One of my sponsors of the iSpike channel, otherwise known as Thunderbird 6. That's
Okay.
Glenn. He gave me I don't know if you can see them. There's one down the
Oh,
bottom
yeah.
just there.
Yeah, I know who
The
T-Bird
number
is. Yeah.
plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're giving away a full-size custom number plate with either black with white print or white with black print, and it's going to be a collector's item. There's not very many of them. They're very rare, and the
Right.
competition runs from as soon as I post the video, and goes through to Sunday the 27th. So keep a lookout for that, guys. It's international, and the shipping cost is going to. So really, really cool competition. Really one really for the more motor enthusiasts, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's really cool.
And another one, guys, is just quickly is that the iSpike channel has been given a gift by somebody in Germany, and his name is Marcus, EMBE, and I don't want to give away what I've been given because it is so awesome. It's really, oh wow, it's not quite as massive as the Inspire that Ken Heron got, but filming kit. Wow, man, what a gift. And I've made a thank you video for that. So that's the other project I'm currently working on right now too. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah.
I watched another one of your
also
videos today. Yeah.
I just want to let you know that everybody in the north of the equator, I'm enjoying a lovely 35 degrees Celsius day. It's probably about 95 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Rub it in.
I've got my, it's a bit warm here. It's a bit warm here, all that snow.
Rub it in. Yeah.
Great day for flying, you know, I can go for a fly.
Yeah, today was not
I don't know if you
such
can
a
see
good
it's
day for flying.
Not over there, no. Where my fingers are, that's sitting in the driver's seat is the Mavic Pro. So we do have the droning component in the picture.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. Speaking of components,
and it's really awesome. Yeah, go on.
I was saying, speaking of components, did you get a component in the mail?
Not yet, Mel.
You're kidding
it's been
me.
ages, hasn't it? No, my man. I'm checking the mail again tomorrow because it's a 50-kilometer round trip for me to go to the post office, get our mail.
Okay.
Yep. And we do it sort of once or twice a week. And yeah, I checked, when was it? 2 days ago or something. There was nothing in it at that stage still, Mel.
Wow.
It won't be long though, mate, because sometimes it can take up to about 4 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the States to
sending
here.
to Australia.
Yeah.
Well, she kind of,
it takes.
she made me think it would be there like the following week, and so I don't know. But
yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And unless it's gotten a lot of it, I doubt it. It will come. I get stuff from all around the world all the time. So,
okay.
And I don't know if you notice. Let's see. I'm trying to see what you can see in the frame there. Let's see. My head's probably in the way. Yeah, it is. My head is in the way. We've got just. Where did I put Rodney's? Rodney's is over there. That's where my finger is, right there.
Yeah.
That's Rodney's T-shirt. That came, Rodney Bell. It came in the post the other day. And that's, of course, joining the Drone Bums T-shirt. You got yours right there. Excellent. Isn't Rodney being really generous? Thank you, mate.
Yeah, he
Excellent.
traded
Rodney's
me for
wife
a hat.
just come home from... Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of merchandise around, eh? I'd like to get I don't think actually I need a wig like Mel's, like Lloyd's, do I? Eh? I could probably do the man bun thing without having to worry about a wig.
Yeah, you could do it for real, huh? Yeah. Uh-oh, here he goes.
Oh, there we go. Oh man, don't. Yeah, he's going to.
Yep.
He's gonna do a man bun.
He's gonna get it.
Oh.
He's gonna get it.
Oh. Man,
there we go.
Worse.
Almost.
I feel.
Almost there. Like almost.
I feel about man buns. I feel about man buns like Dana does about peeling. They just make me cringe.
And we've got the iPhone 7 Plus there. I mean what am I talking about? The XS Max doing a really good job. Let's see now. Get that to look at me. No, hang on. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful, man. This phone, I tell you. Such a cool phone. Actually, what I could probably do is I'll get the live stream up on that. There we go. We go like that.
We're gonna have
all the gizmos and gadgets, eh?
In the timeline continuum here.
Is that live now?
But
yeah.
No, that's not it. Doesn't matter. I can't get it. It doesn't matter. I wanted to show you how clear the picture was. 400 AGL. 400 AGL.
Yeah,
And so, how's the studio going, Cuzzy, you know, looking good. It looks good. You're
Yeah,
getting the
thanks.
controls and everything, all your knobs. I think you guys over there be pretty good with playing your knobs and dials and your knobs.
I'm gonna stay away from that one.
I'm being cheeky. Are you good at playing with your knob? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a bit of a cheeky bugger there, Spike.
Thanks for coming by, Mark. Or Mike, I mean.
Oh, it's Mike.
That's it, we
Mike
got that
Brown.
there.
He's getting ready to head
There
for
we
work.
go.
Mike
There
Brown.
we go.
Yep.
Hey, Mike Brown.
Awesome.
Man, I appreciate all the good
Just
words you've
speakers
given me and
off.
everything that's kind. Let's see. Judy is doing well. Judy's home. She's doing great. She's actually doing better than she was. She's a little wore out tonight, but she's she's actually motivating better. But she's doing good. She's doing good. So thanks for asking, and all of you guys, thank you for all the great feedback up on the floor. And then we got home yesterday afternoon.
Of it as well.
Well, it's
That's
not
really cool. Hey,
It's not transparent. It's actually, I don't know what color your road signs are in Australia, but ours are a bright green. Our road signs and street signs. Well, because I'm using a green screen,
and that's because of the.
it's got white lettering,
right.
so it looks like it's
Yeah.
a piece of glass. You can kind of see the green
excellent,
screen
excellent.
reflecting
Yeah,
in it a
right,
little
eh?
bit. Yeah.
I
But-
can as you tilt it. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Oh,
I get it
okay.
just right, you can kind of see. But yeah,
Yeah,
so it makes it
I
look
like
like a
that.
piece of glass. So because I'm using a green screen, it
Yeah.
makes it look a little extra cool. I got
Yeah,
that from
that's
Jim
awesome.
Wallace. Jim Wallace made that.
How's that for a bit of Jim Wallace? He's cool, eh? Jim is cool. He's a very good comedian. I like his new. He's a bit like Lloyd now, isn't he? Doing the drive around blogs and stuff.
Yeah, he picked up on
What do you
Lloyd's
what do you think of
idea
that?
there. That looks like gasoline.
That's,
looks
yeah,
like
it
gasoline
is.
or
Telling me to
turpentine
crank
or
up my mic.
what's the matter, Lloyd?
Oh, they're saying crank up my mic.
Is your mic low?
Could just be where I have it placed. It
Bit of
looks like
rocket
it's
fuel.
paying
Hey,
good. I
listen,
just need to sit
Lloyd.
a little closer to it.
I
Yeah.
got to say on behalf of the world, Lloyd. Really, on behalf of the world, mate. Thank you so. I get on with Jim Corrinan, like me and him. We talk away a fair bit on the telephone, and have done for about the past
Right.
couple of months now. And what you kicked off for him, thank you so much, mate. It's going great guns, you know. And I know that the link's been in the channel here. The drone. I don't know what the latest is, but you know, setting that goal for him. And I was talking to him about his dreams and what's going on, and the fact that his car is busted down and all that sort of stuff. So I done my little contribution there, and as I said, plugging it everywhere in my network anyway, Facebook and here and there, and just getting people on board. So thank you on behalf for kickoff, mate, making the kickoff there, you know, thinking of it to do, actually how it's going. So God bless you,
It was-
Lloydie boy, Lloydie
Well,
mate.
It was just I didn't do anything special. You guys did it. All I did was come up with the idea. As soon as I heard about it, I couldn't do anything else, and Judy agreed with me, and so that's why I did it. And it's just, you know, Jim's such a nice guy. You know, here's the
Isn't
kind
he?
of guy
Isn't
he is.
he?
He's going through all this crap, and you know, I in dealing with all this, and we're doing our best to get him some. You know, we've got several different things going on. You know, so the YouTube community has really kind of been hit pretty hard. One guy I know that they're doing a thing for him tonight. He's a YouTuber that passed away, a droner, I think. And I'm not.
Okay.
But I know several people are. But anyways, here we are. Jim's dealing with all that, and he's doing all of that stuff. And he calls me on the phone, and he wants to talk to Judy while she's in ICU because she felt good. So he called and gave her words of encouragement. He took time, as tired as he is not feeling well, he took time to speak to Judy while she was in ICU, so that, or just after she got out, I think, that night. But and cheer her up and give her words of encouragement, and that meant so much to me and so much to her that what I'm doing pales in comparison as far as I'm concerned. So that's just, it is what we do here. You know, it's what all of us would, you know. And I was just happened to be the one that was the first one to come up with the idea, you know.
Yep, well, that was really cool.
So,
well, exactly. Well, very cool. Hey,
yep.
Here's another really cool thing that's coming up, guys. As a lot of people would be aware, maybe if they're not, they're going to be now, is that at the end of or during the last couple of weeks of March and I think the first week of April, we've got Kelly from Ready Set Drones and Billy Kyle from My Tech, and I've been in direct contact with Kelly, and we're going to do a collab at the end of his contract.
Yeah,
he's going to hang back for a couple of days.
Yeah, he's going to be right in your
I'm
neck
going
of
to
the
catch up
woods.
with him. I'm going to be. We've made the arrangement. The actual date and time, the day and time hasn't been set yet, but we're going to definitely catch up with the trike, and I'm going to get one to be on the back of the trike and one to fly a drone, and then swap them around. So Billy's turn, Kelly's turn, and that'll be an awesome little set of little bit of footage for all the droning community to, you know, when you see an international person shaking hands. I think that two people getting together. So I'm really looking forward to that.
That's very cool.
You know?
That's very cool. We're all looking forward to that trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Spike,
I've seen the itinerary.
What's that?
Go on.
I was
I've
just going
seen
to say,
the itinerary.
we got to get ready to go along here pretty quick.
Yeah, sure, man. Sure. I understand. So I'll shut up and sit in the background. Happy to, you know, be just here in the sides, mate. No worries.
When is it that Kelly's going to be down there?
Okay, it's I think the 24th of March, and it goes through to about the 4th of April, something like that.
Okay. So right around the end of March, beginning of April.
And he's got a couple of companies he's doing contracts with, as well as the West Australian Tourist Commission. And he showed me the itinerary and the places that the WA Tourist Commission are sending him and Billy. Oh man, I know those places and they are stunning. I'm very lucky to live where I live, and where my neck of the woods is about 3 hours from the main, where all these places are. These going around the coast. But when they get shown, if Kelly's able to some of the footage for his own channel and everyone sees the stuff, I might get some more collabs with more people wanting to come and visit. It'd be cool.
That's exactly right. And there's I mean, there'll be no reason when they're off duty that they can't shoot some video of their own, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Seems to me they should be able to anyway. I hope so. All right, Spike. Well, thanks for all those updates on the contests and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
no worries. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on and joining us.
I can talk. As you know, with 14-hour lives under my belt, once my go button goes, it doesn't stop. I need a hook to pull me off the stage.
Yeah, right. All right, buddy.
I love your heaps, Mel.
All right, Fuzzy Cuzzy.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
And
I really
Lloyd
do.
and good on you guys and everyone in the chat. See you later. Ta-da.
It's always good seeing you, Spike. It's always a pleasure.
Yep, agreed. We'll see you in chat.
My big brother. All right. Okay, ta-da.
Take care, little brother. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. That was really cool.
They're saying they can't. They're saying they can't hear me. I don't know if it's because I've repositioned my mic or what the problem is.
It must be because I've got your volume turned all the way up.
Yeah, and I'm showing me pagan, but you know.
I'm not. I'm showing you only about. See, even that didn't peg you on my end.
Huh?
That even when you tapped on your mic, it didn't peg on my end.
Hang on a second. Let me.
Are you on?
Let me see.
I know you're on the right mic because you just pounded on it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike Brown. I appreciate that. In a minute, Lloyd's going to give us some news, and I'm going to blow him up full screen so that he can give us some news.
Okay, can you hear me now? Am I any better?
Let me look at the meter, Lloyd. I don't think it's any better. Go ahead and talk some more.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're still only riding about 50%. Oh,
How about now? Any
that
better?
spiked you. Talk some more.
Is that any better?
That might be a little bit better.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You might have to just bring your mic a little closer. Jim Wallace says he can hear you very well. Hey, Jim Crennan, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in, brother.
All right. Is that any better?
That might be better. We'll just run with it, Lloyd. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Everybody's saying they can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Maybe some of them just need to turn their volume up a little bit more. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
It could be.
But everybody says they hear you fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what else to do other than just get a little closer to the mic, but okay. I guess I can talk really loud.
I think you're doing all right. Don't worry about it.
All right. Okay.
You guys wanna see really quick what happens when you fly a DJI Spark directly under an Inspire 1 version 2? I got a little video clip I want to share with you. Check this out. Watch the I'm only about 6 or 7 feet off the ground with the Inspire, and my brother's flying his Spark. He does a flyby, and then he comes back and hovers underneath. And he'll be back there in a second, but the Inspire just almost pushes that Spark right down to the ground. Kind of funny. That Spark revved itself up to probably its max capability just to hold itself off the ground right there. It was just almost touching the ground. It was kind of a cool test. See how close to the grass it is, Lloyd? It's almost touching the grass. It was pretty funny.
Oh yeah. Well, I having stood under that Inspire of yours when well, not under it, but close enough because we weren't directly under it when we were flying it. That thing has some downdraft that's just unbelievable.
Yep. That it pushes a lot of wind. It surely does. Have you got some news about some goofball that was flying his drone while driving his car?
Yeah, I'm going to put this up here. Most everybody's seen this, so let me see if I can get it to play. I don't know if I can get it to play or not.
Let me see if I can get you to go full screen.
Let me mute it.
Yeah, just mute the sound.
Yeah, I did that. But this is that guy that he's in Florida, and he, hopefully we won't get in too much trouble for showing this, but he's, I'm just going to give you a quick what he's doing. He's flying down the highway. He's driving this thing he's driving his car with one hand and flying with the other. Now, I don't know which is dumber, the flying with one hand, like this, or, technically he wasn't out of line of sight. Now, you and I did something similar, but I was,
well, you were a spotter, actually, and you were driving the car, and I was sitting still.
Yeah, you were doing something, and we were in complete communications of each other. But
sure.
This thing goes on like for, 5 minutes, and it was actually a 45-minute flight. But,
he flew 22
that was
miles.
Enough.
And he modified the batteries on the drone to get it to fly that long.
Right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop that, if I can figure out how. And I'm going to pop up this next one. And this is where he does his braggadocio. He gets on to this official Mavic 2 forum, and he starts, bragging about his wonderful flight and how he modified the battery, and he puts all this out here. And this lower screen is actually his air data, and this is, I've got that here, and it shows everything. It shows everything that he did. He's got up in the upper left-hand corner of this is he's got his name shared by Pablo, and this is a group of guys that what they do is they sit around and they modify batteries. They try to set these world records. They try to set unofficial world records, mind you, and to do this kind of silly stuff. And that's okay, but had that thing crashed, or had he crashed, worse case scenario, who cares about his drone as long as it didn't hit anybody? But had that knothead been driving down the road and lost control of his car and killed one of our family members, let's say we had family in Florida, that's the kind of idiots that, they would have shut down the drone industry and the drone sport for all of us. I have no problem with the FPVers out there doing their wild thing and stuff. And
well, they do that in a controlled environment, though. This guy's driving down the highway.
But they do it in a controlled.
And he brags about having the steering wheel in one hand and his drone controller in the other. I mean, that's just nuts, in my opinion.
You guys,
not only it's against the law to fly a drone from a moving vehicle.
Right. Well, yeah, that too. And but I mean, you guys know that I do my vlogs for my and Jim Wallace does it too. But I happen to know Jim Wallace is using the exact same video mount that I'm using. It's up above mine's up above my mirror, and whether that phone was there or not, or whether it's on or not, I drive the same way, one way or the other, which means I'm probably not the safest driver. But I don't try and control a drone and be looking out here trying to see where it's at. I do know how hard that is being your spotter. So for this guy to do that, just unacceptable. And I think this guy needs to be turned in and shut down.
Yep. And along with stuff like that, with people that fly at night with no strobes on their drone, and that negate the FAA rules about night flying that we currently have in place. They're going to change soon, but there's going to be restrictions on the changes.
But we're talking, what's 6 months down the road, maybe 9, 10 months, maybe next year or the year after.
Driving and droning don't mix, period.
Right. And that because they're going to change a rule is, let's say, well, okay, they've kind of done away with some of the stuff.
Let's get your camera back up.
Yeah, let me get over there. There we go.
There you go.
Just because they've done away with some of this stuff, like the Part 103, or not Part 103, the hobbyist side of things. Just because that's expired doesn't mean that those rules aren't in effect. That's like saying, okay, next year they're going to allow everybody to carry fully automatic AK-47s, and everybody runs out and starts shooting up the street because next year we can do it. So next year let's go ahead and fly at night without permits, without
or
strobes,
drive and drone.
Or drive and drone, let's just because they're going to change the rules.
Now,
it's like saying,
if you're out on an old country back road, or if you're out in the middle of the desert and you're the only living soul out there, that's one thing. You're still breaking the rules.
That's you endangering yourself.
But
yeah,
to drive down a busy highway like that and do it, I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm not all about it.
It's.
Rodney, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the T-shirt, buddy. I did get it. I showed it a little bit ago.
Yeah, and Rodney, thanks for all the kind words you wrote to me while Judy was in the hospital. I really, hey, Jim, I mentioned you earlier. I don't know if he's left yet or not, but Jim, that meant a lot to you talking to Judy the other day.
And Jim, good luck tomorrow's your surgery, I think.
Yes.
Best of luck with
Yes.
all that. We're all praying for you, brother.
I will be definitely saying some prayers for you on that one because best of luck. If your wife gets a chance, have her text me that you're okay or how it's done, you know. Jim, just know that you and I have talked about this. We talked
Jim,
about
you
it
don't
the
have
other
to
day.
put words out there. We got it, buddy. We know. We understand. Don't worry about it.
We
We're
understand.
here.
I especially.
Yeah.
Especially with what I just went through, and you were right there for me, along with everybody else here.
And please have your wife
know
text
darn
me
well,
too tomorrow.
Yeah, text me or mail or both of us or
Text
just
both
one
of
it.
us. Yeah, you got both our numbers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you got both of us. You know how to get hold of. If she just needs somebody to talk to while you're sitting, while she's sitting there waiting, have her call me, and we'll chat and just to kind of get her through it.
Yeah.
And I know you guys, this may shake and rattle the earth, but I am an ordained minister, and I'll say a prayer for you. If she wants me to say a prayer with her, I'll be glad to.
Exactly. No problem.
I'm probably about the least last ordained minister you want praying for you, but I'll give her a go. But I will be saying a prayer for you, Jim, and so will I know everybody here is sending great thoughts and good wishes to you, and you got this, buddy. You got this.
Yep. Mark Rogers, to answer your question, Tater, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that it's illegal to fly a drone from a moving vehicle, period, whether you're the driver or a passenger or not. It's legal to fly from boats and skidoos and all those kind of things, but it's not legal to drive from a passenger car or a moving vehicle, as far as I know. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's the truth. So it doesn't matter if you're driving or the passenger or sitting in the back of a pickup going down the road and you're flying the drone from the back of the pickup. I don't think it matters. I'm not sure. So, don't take just my word for it. Do your own research. But as far as I know, you're not supposed to do that. I don't know if my little brother's got a link he wants to post in the chat or not. I don't know. I haven't seen him chatting in a while. I don't know if he's still watching.
He was in there.
I know he was a little while ago. I think he had a link he wanted to post tonight. I gotta give him the blue wrench so he can do it. If he types again, I'll try to catch it. But my dad's having a little bit of problem, and he's got to have a surgery on his back, and so he started a GoFundMe page, and I'm hoping my brother can get the link posted here in chat. If he can chat for a minute, I'll give him a wrench so he can post it. But so how's Judy doing now, Lloyd? She doing good? I know she's back to her ornery self, giving you, 7 shades of hell, but
Oh yeah, she's doing better. She's in the evening she starts feeling a little bit rough, but let me tell you, she's really doing well. She was up all night last night because, but she slept a lot. She slept for several days while the meds were getting out of her system, and they had her on stuff and trying to do that. But her recovery is actually better than I expected, because she's actually doing better than she was when she was before she even went in. But yeah, she's recovering well. We go see the doctor on Monday. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Thursday. Friday, she has to go in for a CT. It's her 6-month checkup on her cancer, and but I mean, she's been in remission for, I think she's coming up on 6.5 years on the one and close to 7 on the other. So she's getting right there, coming up on the 7-year spot, and so she goes in. Actually, no, she's coming up on 7 years on her lung. So anyway, she goes in for her CT every 6 months just to make sure it's in remission and staying there, so it's not missed by accident. But she's doing really well as far as what happened on Friday night and what put her in the ICU. Yeah, she started to give me. I leaned over and I gave her a kiss. You know, she's laying there, and I leaned over and gave her a kiss, and I said, "Well, I love you, babe." She says, "I don't think so. You tried to off me." She said, "You tried to bump me off." She says, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "What kind of idiot would use his own pills to do that to his wife?" He says, "Well, you're the first one I can think of." So she's feeling good enough to give me crap now.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good that
she's feeling good enough.
I knew that when she wanted you to go to get
And
chicken or
I've
fish or
taken a
something.
lot of precautions to make sure that we don't have any mix-ups of what happened the other night. So,
Pink and blue cups there, buddy. Pink and blue.
whoops, hang on, I lost you again.
I say pink
Here,
and
say
blue
that,
cups.
I missed. Pink and blue cup. Actually, 3D printer. My son's. I think I told you about that. My son's going to make me a. It's a caddy that holds cups, and plus I've got these cups with lids on them. Only her meds will go into those. So I'm double precautioning everything. Her stuff's going to be in envelopes. My stuff will be in bottles. You know, the whole thing is I've been taking precautions. I've been scared to death of doing this. At that one time, I sat down. She has a cup like this, and I Whoop. Mel, you're gonna have to take the show for a minute. I need to go check on Judy.
All right. Yep. Go see what she's
All right.
got going on.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let me mute my audio.
Yeah, Spike, we are going to talk about that a little bit if we get time. I'm not sure. I know that they're changing some of the rules for the 107. I know that they're going to allow flying at night. You've got to have strobes on your drone. Anti-collision lighting is what it's going to be called. And they got to be visible for 3 nautical miles or more. Trying to keep up. I got the package. I just wanted to let you know I got the package. Say, yeah, thank you, Georgia boy. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I mentioned that I saw that. Thank you. Good. I'm glad to see that. Glad to see you. It got back down there to you. Jody? No. I don't have one ready. So they're going to be. Yeah, I knew it had to be sparse population and all that kind of stuff, Stingray. I just, I'm not up on the exact wording of the rules because I don't worry about them because I don't do that. So, 6 or 7 inches of snow. But anyway, yeah, they're going to be opening up some new rules for the 107. You're going to be able to fly at night. You're still going to need to get waivers, and you're probably going to have to take a special test for that too. And it's probably only going to be open to 107, but you'll be able to fly at night as long as you've got anti-collision lighting and you follow all the rest of the rules that they set in place for it. I'm not too concerned about it. I don't know that I'll do that much night flying. I might, I may, I have no idea. I'm not going to worry about it till the time comes. So, but it is what it is. Not going to sweat it at the moment. It's probably 6 months away at best, before they actually do anything with it. So we'll see. I do have some other things, but I can't talk about all that stuff right now. I know all you guys know that, that's right, Mike, one day at a time. I know all you guys know that DJI released at CES their new Smart Controller. There was, it don't tickle your creative side, Matt, porch lights in the country. I don't even want to know what tickles your creative side. No. DJI Smart Controller has not been released yet in the United States. It's not available for sale yet, anyway. It's coming. It's going to be. And there are a handful of them available here in the United States. and I'm going to have one probably next week. Cross your fingers. I'll be able to show you guys my take on the DJI Smart Controller. So we got that coming up. Hopefully I'll have it by next Wednesday. I'm not sure. Them boats from China are pretty slow. You know how that goes. But I'll have one to play with for a few days. I have to send it back. I can't keep it, but it's okay. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to fly it with my Mavic 2 Zoom. Got no interest in getting the Mavic 2 Dual. There's a couple of people doing it. My business partner Brian's flying it and flew it and took a bunch of video with it and stuff. And so I've I got no need. Yeah, Matt. Come on now. Don't tell all the secrets there, buddy. I've got some video of it when I had Brian on the show and he was showing it live right there from Florida the other night, and we've got some good stuff coming. He released a new video today explaining all of the isometrics on it, the radiometrics, everything. Really a good video he released. So if you haven't seen it, go check out his channel. He just put that video out this evening. So you'll like that a lot. That about wraps it up. That about covers everything I had. I wanted to talk a little bit about that guy with the 22-mile drone flight from a car while he was driving and flying at the same time. Oh, the 7 to beat it hands down, Spike. The 5.5's even better than that. You know, the thing about the Smart Controller is it'll only work with drones that currently have OcuSync 2 or future drones that'll have OcuSync 2. That's the only thing it's going to work with. That's the only thing you'll be able to pair it up with. But that's quite all right. Well, I still have my struggles with it, though, Jim. But thank you. And speak of the devil, Brian, there he is. Brian, you can post a link to that video if you want to. Let everybody know. I'm sure probably most everybody knows where it's at. Mike, no, I don't believe it works with the Phantom 2.0. I don't believe it does. I believe that has OcuSync 1. Kelly Shores over at Ready Set Drone has a 10-question video, and he answers that in that video, and I believe he said it does not work with it, according to DJI. I believe that's what that answer is. We should have put a screen on top of the controller. Move the phone mount on top. Yep, I agree. I like my other controllers, my Inspires and my P4P with the screen up in front on top. I like that much better myself. But it is what it is. It'll be all right. Making a video wiped you out, so you took a nap. Yeah. That's right. Get a 5.5 and get your Mavic on. How old is OcuSync 1? OcuSync 1 is the Mavic Pro Platinum, I know. I think the Mavic Pro. The Phantom 4 Pro uses Lightbridge. So OS 1 is what? How old's the Mavic Pro? 3 years? 3 years old? Or 2.5, something like that. But sorry to make you sad there, Mike Brown, but yeah, that controller's only going to work with drones that have OcuSync 2, present and future. And I suspect that DJI will run that OcuSync 2 for a while. I mean, they just introduced it this last fall with the, or last summer, whenever it was, with the new Mavic series, the 2s. So that's not even a year old yet. So they'll be, I expect they'll run that for another year at least. So I'm not concerned about it. I think it'll be around a while. Well, it looks like Lloyd got tied up with Judy. We're coming up on an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plug and put the countdown screen back up. And I can't get to it, Brian, because if I use any more bandwidth, it'll cut me out. I'll post a link to it in the notes afterwards. I'm gonna put the countdown back up, and we'll have the chat going. Maybe wrong, but think the Phantom Port Pro. No, the version 2 does not have OcuSync 2. I'm almost sure it's OcuSync 1. Yeah, Fly, don't worry about nothing you hear about the Phantom 5. It's all speculation. There is nobody that knows anything about it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, guys, look what I did. Chamber of Commerce. Yeah. I've got my actual business off the ground. Got my business license. Got my new YouTube channel that won't be public, but got my website, got everything all set up, and I'm actually flying real estate videos now too a little bit, so that's pretty cool. Price, Spike, price. The 5.5's a little cheaper. A little easier to swallow. Inspire 4.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Lloyd. I don't know. You'll have to check with BDR on that. I don't know. I have no idea. Phantom 4. I didn't even know they had a Phantom 3 yet, or Inspire 3. I mean, so I mean, don't they have to have a 3 first? Check with BDR. I already got a partner, Mike. Sorry. I'm just kidding about the Phantom 3 and Phantom 4. Thank you, Tim. And anyway, that, and it's easier to handle on the Mavic controllers. Gotcha. That's a good reason. It's not quite so big and bulky and heavy. All right, guys. I'm gonna the choice of the Crystal Sky 5.5 over the 7-inch. Spike was asking Brian why he would recommend the 7 over the 5.5, and I knew price is part of it, but the fact that it's not so heavy and it's not so much weight up in front of the controller when you use a Mav mount type mount for it or something. But
Right, yeah.
So I'm
or
just
you could
about
be like me and have a couple extra phones.
Yep, that's right. I'm just about to start the countdown over again and pull the plug and visit and chat for a minute.
All right, well,
everything okay with Judy?
Thank everybody real quick.
Everything okay?
Yeah, she just, yeah, it's fine. She just woke up and had to go to the restroom, and she can't get up and walk by herself without, I'm not going to have her falling. So, and she knows that. So,
well, she's done that enough. Every time she does, she lands on some piece of furniture and looks like somebody beat the living daylights out of her.
Exactly. Yeah, she was. Yeah, and that's it. And so that's she's finally come to the point she knows that I need to. I need to help her. So she was calling for me to assist her, and that was it. So
there you go. All right.
But I want to thank everybody for what they did Monday night, all the kindness and kind words over the weekend and dealing with this. And I'm like Jim Crennan. I couldn't have asked for a better family than I got right now with you guys. And it's just, just an unbelievable outpouring of concern from everybody. You guys put up with my ramblings on my videos and stuff simply because I was doing that to keep my mind off of what was going on. Steve Carpenter was really good about helping out. So were you, Mel.
And that's a capital R on those
Jim
ramblings.
Crennan. You know, yeah, I was. Yeah, I did ramble a lot, I gotta admit. So, anyways, thanks to everybody. Thank you, Mel, for covering my show Monday night. I'll be back next Monday, barring any complications or any stupidity on my part again.
You'll be there.
And yes,
You'll
Mike
be
Brown.
there.
Mike Brown was a big supporter of me. He said some really, all of you guys, all of you.
Yep.
But that said, that's over with. We got Jim Crennan to be concerned about now, and let's keep this momentum going, okay?
Tomorrow's D-Day for Jim Crennan, y'all. He's having his surgery tomorrow, so please keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and his lovely wife. And
absolutely.
And
yeah,
Jim, if you're still here,
not,
make sure you ask her to text us, please. Let us know how things are going when you get done and stuff. We look forward to hearing from you. All right, please.
Yeah. We look forward for nothing but good stuff from you.
I'm going to swap the cube out, start the countdown for 5 minutes, and enjoy the chat. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thanks for all the support and subscribing. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for watching Lloyd's videos. Thanks for subscribing to his channel if you haven't. Bad on you. We'll see y'all on the next one.